Welcome to Investor XP. This is the news show that covers investing for gamers. Our message? We want gamers to become investors and secure their future. We believe that gamers like yourselves have strong, intelligent communities that allow the cultivation of ideas, and that gives you a distinct edge in the stock market. This show, we discuss investment ideas focused around gaming, entertainment, and technology. I'm not a professional analyst, but I am retired under the age of 40 because of investing, and I want to help you build a better financial future. You can track my stock picks from the show on our website, investorxp.com. You can also see exactly what I'm investing in at kidbrokers.com. I'm building my kids' college fund with the very stocks we discuss on this show. There's a story over on Mac Rumors. Of all the Apple sites, we like Mac Rumors. Apple, I thought, would quickly almost become another console company for games with their Apple TV. They didn't quite go all the way. They're starting to roll out games for it, but they never quite took that chunk like Sony has or Microsoft has. But we still like Apple, and I still consider it, part of the. Well, it's part of our technology. We invest in, gaming technology, entertainment, but I think it definitely can fall into the gaming category too. But they never quite went all the way with the Apple TV to make it a full-blown console. We'll see if they do that in the future, but who knows. But the article over at Mac Rumors, 76% of U.S. teens surveyed. It'd probably help if I brought that up full screen. 76% of U.S. teens surveyed are using iPhones, and 81% plan to purchase an iPhone. And this is actually classic Apple with what they do. People criticize them for keeping around their iPod Touch. I even forgot the name of it. But they had the iPod Touch for a while, back when iPods were a thing, and it's still around. And people wondered why they kept the iPod Touch around. Well, the reason why they did that was because they knew parents would put it in the hands of their kids, and that would train them to become iPhone owners and want the iPhone. So Apple did this long ago to help build next generations of people who want iPhones. So it's not a surprise, this article, at all to me. It's something that Apple's done over the years, and they're continuing to do. One was last year, I think it rolled out at their Worldwide Developers Conference, and this is always a good place to see where Apple's going and what trickery they have up their sleeves to rope people in. In the past, they rolled out some developer tools for the watch, and for doctors and things, wellness, to kind of rope people in to the wellness area. But so it's always good to check out their Worldwide Developer Conference. I think it was last year was the big one, and this is what's going to help propel Apple for years to come. And not a lot of people talked about this. I thought this was one of the greatest moves they ever made. The Swift Playgrounds. People hardly covered this story at all, and what it does is it goes on your iPad and it teaches kids how to program in their developer language that they have for their iOS devices, which is Swift. Swift's a pretty good way to develop, pretty good language, fairly easy to use, but it makes a game basically for the kids to solve, and they solve it using code. So this is another example of Apple is really, they're building in their next generation of people who are going to be using these devices by uh, teaching your kids basically playing the game. You drag the loop codes in there, so they learn it by playing a game, and they'll know Swift. So they have a huge audience with iPads, and it's free. And you teach your kids how to code in Swift. So you'll have generations of kids that won't use C or things like that per se. Um, they'll use Swift, and that will ensure that you have heavy development for their devices in the future. So I thought it was an interesting article where Apple, the teens surveyed, said they all want iPhones, but like I said, it wasn't particularly surprising to me. And Apple's been doing this for years and years, kind of roping in generations of users. I think you're going to see more people develop for Swift. I want to see the Worldwide Developer Conference this year, what they come out with. Um, there's a whole market with their Apple TV app stores. I mean, people make lots of money. The gold rush on the iPhone app it's still going on. People are still making apps for that. It's a little tougher on the Apple TV because you can't just kind of port a web app over, but um, they're building a whole generation of coders for Apple devices. So I'd be very surprised if they don't ever make a push to get a chunk of the console market. Or maybe they look at the console market and say it's kind of dead. I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why we own Apple, and we want to keep holding on to Apple, and I think there's more room to invest in Apple. They do tricky things like this, so as an investor, we certainly like that. That's it for today's show. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe so that you get the latest investing news for gamers. Chat with us live. We're live 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Love to talk about ideas, investment ideas, or people that are thinking about starting to invest. Tweet us at InvestorXP. You can shoot us an email. It's mail@investorxp.com. Recaps, they go up on YouTube, so we usually pull apart the stories and put them up on YouTube, but best way to interact is with us live. So we're trying to build a community of people, gamers, to start investing. I really believe they have an edge. I think we can kind of see that with what's been going on lately. If you look at stocks like Activision and things. So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.